Joining me now on Your Sport Swindon is golfer Matt Mumford. Matt, you're into final qualifying for the Open, the British Major. First and foremost, your reaction to getting to that stage?
Very pleased with how I've managed to get into final stage. Been working quite hard for a few weeks, few months now, because my game hasn't been in the best of shape this season. But no, it feels like everything's coming good, and this week was just a great opportunity, and managed to take it.
And let's talk about how that happened, because you ended up in a 5-man playoff, and you got the slot with a birdie on the playoff hole. But there's kind of a much bigger story to the round. You had a long wait before that playoff and things like that. So tell us how it all panned out for you on the day.
Yeah, so the front nine's actually supposed to be more scoreable than the back, and I'd reached the turn in 1 over, had 3 putts on the way out, and was like, I need to really buckle down on the back nine, because it is a trickier 9. And stayed quite patient, birdied 2 of my last 3 holes, and then I turned to my caddy, Graham, and he said, it could be a bit of a long wait now, Matt. And I was like, yeah, you're not wrong. So yeah, I was group 13, ended up sticking around for about 4, maybe 5 hours, waited for the penultimate groups, and then we found out it was a 5-man playoff for 3 guys to get a spot to the next stage. And then, yeah, luckily made a nice birdie on the first extra hole to get straight through.
And you were telling me you actually weren't that nervous in the playoff. You're actually more nervous coming down the stretch. So, talk to us about how you felt during that playoff.
Yeah, well, like I said, I felt almost as calm as I did, more calm than the whole of the day, to be honest. So when we were drawing numbers out of the pot to see who was teeing off first, second, etc., and I drew 5th. So luckily I got to see where everyone else was going to go, and could sort of tell if one guy was not going to make a par or a bogey, etc. And yeah, so I felt quite calm off the tee, and then once I hit an iron shot to about 8 feet. So once I was on the green, I was the closest to the flag. I felt pretty calm and confident that I was going to get one of those spots.
And next Tuesday is when you go for final qualifying, but you understand you haven't got the course of your choice, and not even your second choice. So tell us about that as well.
So yeah, when I filled the sheet out, I was unaware of this 5th selection, which is it's going to be the Notts Club, Hollingwell. I've looked at the course online. It does look very nice. I think it's the 22nd ranked course in the world. So I am looking forward to playing it. But I had no idea where it was, or I'd never really heard of the course, to be honest. But no, I'm really looking forward to getting out there and playing it.
And what will be the tactics? Obviously, there's a few star names in the field, but it's all about what you do on the day, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the fact that I've got into second stage proves that I'm good enough to hang around with the good guys, and I think that if I just stay patient again and just take the birdies as they come, I'm going to drop a few shots. It's 36 holes, so a lot can happen in a day. So as long as I'm confident and can stick around with the top boys, I think I'll be all right.
And what would it mean to qualify for the Open?
It would be an absolute cliche dream come true, to be honest. It's the biggest tournament in the world. Everyone knows that. It's the oldest tournament in the world, and to just have a chance to be able to play in it would be absolutely unbelievable.
And looking at your season so far and the seasons you've had since you've turned pro, how do you feel your game and your career is coming along right now?
I feel this is my 3rd year as a professional. I feel I'm maturing a bit more now. Had a lot of professional experience under my belt. And yeah, I'm just hoping that I can finish the rest of this season with a few steady performances. It's not been the best of year this year, as many people will know. But I feel like my game's in a good place now, and hopefully I can get some jobs done for the rest of the season.
That's brilliant, Matt. Thanks for joining us, and we obviously wish you the very best of luck on Tuesday, and fingers crossed you'll be playing at the Open. Thank you. Cheers.